Hey there, my name's Kaylee. I'm excited that you're joining me today for my first ever vlog. I have been working in a corporate in-person job for just a little bit under 3 months now, and prior to that I was working mostly remote. It was hybrid, but I was mostly from home, so I feel like this in-person adjustment has been a little bit different for me. Like overall I definitely really like it, but I've had to just adjust some of my habits, so I feel like I can start the week off stronger. And because of that, I feel like I've developed a pretty solid routine, in my opinion, of just some habits that I try to do each weekend that really just help me to start the week in the most successful way possible. So I am excited that you're joining me today. Basically, what I'm going to try to do today is to be as productive as possible and just to get some things done. So I am going to try to do my meal prep and breakfast prep, and that's something that we do every single weekend. Just to really make it easier to start the week off and to have like one less thing we have to think about in the mornings, and also lunch as well. And it's like, of course, very cost effective, but it's also healthier and more convenient. Another thing that really sets me up for success is getting all my outfits ready at the beginning of the week, or just for the week on the weekend. And I think that's because I feel like the mornings are already relatively rushed, so not having to think about what I'm going to wear or have to worry about steaming or ironing anything is just so helpful. So I've really been trying to do that, and that's when I've implemented since starting this job. I used to not do that until like the night before, or yeah, like the night before was me being successful. And I feel like that just takes away, doing it in the week, like doing it in the weekend takes away one more thing that I have to think about the night before, and just gives me more time to just enjoy my evenings after a good work day. Aside from that, I will also be focusing on doing some cleaning. So of course, like we try to get done, you know, the dishes and the floors and get things like generally picked up. But two other things that I feel like are their own separate little task are always to make sure that we get the sheets changed on the bed just sometime during the weekend, and then try to get done with the laundry. And that's really because, yeah, we're gonna have more laundry during the week. I mean, we both work out. That really, if you work out and run and all that, you know, it contributes to the laundry load a lot. And I just change clothes generally a lot as well. But also towels, all those things add up. But if I can just get all the laundry caught up before the week even starts, like washed, folded, put away, that just takes off so much pressure from the beginning of the week and just makes me feel a little bit better and a little bit more prepared, and like I'm starting the week off really strong. Aside from that, I'm also going to try to get caught up on my devotion today, because that's something that I'm trying to be more consistent about, is being in the Word daily. But if I'm not reading the Bible each morning, which is sadly the case right now, if I don't get it every morning, then I am thankful for this grace period of Sunday to just kind of get caught up and make sure that I'm starting the week in a good position. Along with that, I will be recording a workout today, because I have felt that recording workouts on Sundays are just generally an easier day for me to do it, because it's harder for me to do it when I come home at the end of a work day. Plus it's already dark and there's like a million other things to do. Plus it's our time to just try to get some of the stuff we want done, but also rest. And like that's of course like a great time to work on content or whatever it may be. So those are some of the things I'm going to focus on today. And then aside from that, of course, like we'll be fixing dinner later today, but I probably won't really touch on that. But yeah, these are some of the habits that I feel like have helped me a lot, and my husband, and just make us like start the week off and set ourselves up for success in the best way possible. So yeah, let's get right into the chores. I realize this lighting is horrible and my dishwasher's running, so it may be a little bit loud. Yeah, right on cue. But this week we're having an easier meal prep because we're just using our Instant Pot. So we're doing some Moroccan chickpea soup, and we're gonna add in some chicken for a little extra protein. So we'll get right into that. lipstick on my shirt, but I think I'm just gonna embrace it for this and call it a day. Let's go film a workout. And I feel like boiling eggs is the only way I'll actually want to eat them in the morning. And if I do them in bulk like this, I'm actually able to eat them the whole week because I'm definitely not giving up any morning and cooking eggs. I actually have more blueberry syrup than I thought left over, so I'm just going to hold off and use a little bit more of this before I make another batch. So I might make some later this week, which I don't really like to do, but I don't really want to waste this. So yeah, I'm set. And one last thing to do on this lovely Sunday. So Conley has graciously agreed to do the rest of my eggs for me. He's gonna boil them and take care of them, which I'm so grateful for because that takes a minute and it gives me a little bit more time and frees up some of my time so I can go ahead and get showered and we can get started on some other stuff. But thank you so much for following along today. That was just a brief snippet into how I spend a part of my weekends, or definitely my Sundays, getting ready for the week ahead. I feel like just carving out the time to do those things, and they don't necessarily have to be on a Sunday. If I can get it done a little ahead of time, like the food prep and stuff, I'll wait till Sunday for sure, but the other stuff, if I can get it knocked out first, like on a Saturday or whatever, that's definitely easier. But by doing these simple things and forming these habits, I really feel like it's just making an easier start to my week. I feel like when I can get out of bed on Monday morning, I'm ready to go. I've got my breakfast prepared, I've got my meal prep ready. I don't have like a pile of clothes waiting for me. So just those small things make a big difference. Definitely the start of the week and then as a week as a whole, because I feel like if I don't do these things, they're definitely gonna compound and make me feel like things are a little more hectic and I'm spinning out of control on a Monday morning. So I love creating these habits and I hope they help you. If you have any habits that you do before the week starts just to prepare and start off strong, feel free to let me know down in the comments. If there's anything else you would like to see, please let me know as well. I'd love to hear what you're interested in seeing. Thank you so much for following along and have a great day.